Good afternoon. My name is Alyssia Wechsler, and I'm applying for both the assistant principal positions, K through 8, and assistant principal at the high school at Warrior Run. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about myself. I graduated from Mansfield University with a bachelor's degree in home economics, family consumer science. From there, I attended Bloomsburg, East Stroudsburg, and Kutztown University to complete my master's equivalency in special education. I then went to Wilkes University to get my master's degree in educational developmental strategies. And then I finally ended up at Temple University to complete my administrative certificate in Principal K through 12. I'm very interested in Warrior Run. I consider Lycoming County part of my stomping ground. I almost said Lehigh because that's where I live now, but I'm originally from Montoursville, so I'm very familiar with Warrior Run. Actually, they were probably our rivals in football back when I went to school. But I like the small school, which I have not had in a very, very long time. So I would like to join the Eagles now. Anyways, talking about technology, I am a big supporter of technology. However, I don't think that it should ever replace the human contact for communication. I've had a lot of online courses. We used Blackboard. I've done some satellite programs. I've also been involved in Read 180 programs for students that have trouble in the elementary with reading, fluency, and so forth. I've also had some experience with, in my own classroom, with using Study Island as a innovative teaching tool, Quizlet, and there's many other web-based programs that are out there. Yes, with all the social media that students are using today, I think it's very important that we as educators keep abreast on the innovative teaching tools that technology has brought about to us. Some of my experience being a leader, I was a mentor for 2 to 3 years in the past for new teachers coming into the school. And I not only mentored them, but I also had them observe me many of times to get down some different teaching strategies that would be helpful for mixed ability classrooms. A lot of people had some difficulty with differentiated instruction. I've been also guest speakers for local districts talking about nutrition and the ever-changing guidelines that we have through the Dietetics Association and so forth. So I've been also involved with that. And because I am a seasoned teacher, I believe that I have had plethora experience within the classroom. Through my administrative experience, I've been on the other side observing teachers and so forth, but I will never forget what it's like to be in the classroom as well. Things look good on paper and they look good in meetings, but when you're at ground zero working with the students, sometimes those lesson plans need to go out the window, and sometimes that hidden curriculum comes into play. So I think that I can really bring to an administrative position is, again, being a seasoned teacher, my experience with students, especially with cognitive and complex disabilities, and with the emotional support students that I've had experience with in my classroom in the past and now, has really given me a gain for experience that a lot of other teachers and administrators may not have had. So I do feel that I have an advantage over a lot of teachers that have not quite dealt with the diversity I had. Lastly, I would like to talk about how I would communicate and develop professional relationships with not only students, staff, and community members and all stakeholders. I think that it's important for the assistant principal to follow the lead of the principal, to support and guide whatever the principal has directed. I think that it also should be a position where the assistant principal should be a leader among the teachers, among the staff, among the students. And how would I portray that? I would be within the classroom. I would be visible. I would also be a very collegial supporter of my staff. And I would invite community members into the school to see what is happening in the school and what they could do to even further improve our school district as a whole. So I think that open the lines of communication and open the lines of doors and just being visible and being a great listener, it has really taken me to a new level of understanding really of what education is all about. I think that a true good leader needs to not only have knowledge and skill, but they need to really be able to listen and to problem solve and to support the students and staff, because we all want success for everyone that is in the school system. We want those students to succeed at their highest potential, and we want our staff to be there, and we want to know that the staff, we want them to know that they have our support and that we are willing to do whatever it takes for those children to succeed. I look forward to meeting with you and to extend more of my educational attributes. I would relish in the opportunity for the chance for this position. Thank you very much and hope to hear from you soon.